Right, hope everything can hear me. Well, it's a bit windy. Hello, nice to meet you guys. I mean, you've probably watched a few of the videos before, and you're probably halfway through a video right now, so thank you for watching. Big up you guys. I just thought I'd give you more of like an insight, like the day-to-day of what we're up to. You've kind of seen videos of where we're hiking, and I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but we're all the way down there earlier today. We've hiked up this ridge, and then just off camera there's a little hut where we're going to be sleeping tonight. That's kind of a bit about what's happened today, and you're seeing that in the videos, but I thought I'd give you more of an insight of what most of the trip's about really is this. So I'll give you a breakdown of where everything is, how we pack things, and that sort of stuff. We've got a 7-day food carry ahead of us, and it's hot days, so water and food are kind of priorities to keep yourself steamed up. I think we're expecting rain on Monday. It's what's it today? Friday today, so yeah, nice weekend of sun. And yeah, let's get no waste no time. So first off, in the pocket just here, 'cause I've been wearing it all day, is my little towel, but also works as a little neck wind sun protector. So yeah, really helpful during the day each day. Another really helpful thing each day is Menanza's cap, 5-panel cap, waterproof, sponsorship coming soon. All right, and then just quickly as what's on the body, we've got a hip pocket here, which is where I keep the camera, and then this, my other camera, bit of photography with that one. So those two in there, and then I've also got a little waterproof bag to put the camera in if we're having a rainy day. As you can tell, it's not very rainy today. In this pocket here, we have my headphones, hand wash, toothbrush, my knife, more camera stuff. We normally keep that tripod that you're on in here, toothpaste, sun lip balm, and what else? And a lighter. So anything you need on the go really can just really get shoved in there. Oh, and then other things that are on the go and available to you here. We got the mascot of the trip. Ed's got his one just here as well. And then in here we've got my picnic blanket, which is lovely to sit down on when you're stopping for lunch. And then right at the bottom of here, probably, our SOS device, our InReach Mini, so we can text friends and family when we're out of signal range, but also if the worst happens and we need a, what's it called? Yeah, if the worst happens, we need rescuing. We've got it there on me. I know the button you can press through here. So that's kind of what's here. Obviously, my shorts change into trousers. That's the only pair of shorts I've got with me. Got 2 pairs of socks like this, and then another pair of socks that are warmer, fleece lined for the evenings. 2 long sleeve t-shirts, my Garmin watch. It's good for navigation, but also just keeping track of your health and stuff. And then my old Ultras. They're pretty low on grip, off balance, pretty low on grip, so probably will need changing at some point, probably Christchurch. So that's kind of what you're looking at here. Time to take off this load. Right, we'll start off the avocado pocket just here. We've got my first aid kit. I won't get that out, but kind of got everything you need in there. If people want to know what's in there, I can do another video explaining a bit more of that. And then you've got, I'll take it out as I go. First aid kit, pretty packed. Passport, wallet, inside a waterproof bag inside of here. That's that. And then sun cream for days like today, because I'm definitely getting sunburnt and I can feel it, but we'll worry about that later. Then onto the top, we undo that. Crocs for the evening, or just chilling around camp. Frisbee for playing frisbee. Obviously a necessary item. Turn it to the side, we've got a chair for around camp. It's kind of been one of those things where at home I camp on it every night. I use it every camp. Here it's been a bit less frequent. Probably don't need it, but it's nice to have, and everyone's jealous, so it's always a positive. We're also just gonna have a gear pile here. I think that's how this video is gonna turn out. Umbrella for, again, hot days like this. It'd be nice to chill in the shade, but also when inevitably it's going to rain on us, that might come in handy. So, and then tent poles just on the side, easy to get to, too big for the bag. Bog roll, you always need it. And a shovel. Ed owns a shovel, so I don't need a shovel. So that's really good. More necessities. We've got bars of chocolate, and we've got some empty plastic bags. Right, So other side pocket, your Nalgene, good to keep hydrated. I did lose my other Nalgene, which is sad, on a bus. Right, front pocket. This is chock to the max. Not everything normally goes in here, but sometimes we've had water, bladder and filter. Gives me an extra litre on trail, and filter obviously for filtering it. Easy enough stuff to understand. Rain jacket, easy to get to, right at the front. Another easy to get to item, spork. Alright, I'm just pulling stuff out. Little jumper for if it gets chilly on track, want that available. Some funky trunks, keeps it funky on trail. Where did that just go? My mug. Collapsible mug, because nothing more British than a cup of tea in the evening. We'll be having one tonight. More just reusable bags, always handy to have, they're going to blow away, aren't they? That's the bag my tent came in, I didn't put it in that today, so you'll see why in a second. Cut-proof gloves, just keeps you warm when it's cold and you can't cut your fingers in them when you're doing shopping. Picked this up the other day, it's a luxury item. Some shampoo someone left in the free section at the hostel. I thought, I'll keep myself not stinky for a few days, but normally I do not own any of that. A little repair kit. You got gas canisters, sewing needles, fire starters, super glue, repair patches, and a foil blanket in case you need it. And then lastly in here, you got I've got my bug net and my trouser legs. And then I've also got my waterproof trousers. Ooh. I've got my oil pot and my pegs. So let me get these out. Oil pot, running on empty. And my pegs in the front. Oh, I can feel my legs burning. I can feel them burning. And then I've got loads of pieces of rope with the knots in the end so I can make a tarp set up if I need to. I've got a few different colours for different sizes. That's how I keep it organised. Leave those in there, no point losing those. And I've got a charging cable apparently. I can go there. Right, now into the meatier section of where everything is. Pop the hood. Check under the bad boy. V8. Nice, so most importantly, we got our Nutella at the top. Let's get that in the shade straight away. And then the tent, I would have kept it in the bag, but it's very tight for space there. It's just easier sometimes just to shove it in. It fills all the hole. Right, first waterproof bag. We have journal in here. It's getting a bit bashed up. We've got portable chargers, spare camera batteries, cables, plug, head torch, spare SD cards. Anything electrical or anything I don't want to get wet goes in here. My tarp and ground sheet, so doubles as used as both. Really handy for like these hot days if you just want to put you've seen some videos where I've just got my netting up and I've just put the tarp above, but good for rainy days when I don't want the bottom of my tank getting wet. So very versatile, very handy to have. Right, here we have the Soto Windmaster pot and stove, gas canister inside, and then also my tea strainer, my lighter, and yeah, that's what's on this side of this. So it all fits in there quite nicely, part of the package. Banging. Right, now we move on to the food. So we've got a 15 pack of wraps, so a bit of weight, and then there's a pack of cheese in there as well, a bit of cheddar, we've seen in the video so far. Then we have loose leaf tea, always handy in the evening. Pencil case for drawings, I like doing my drawings. More cables that are falling out. A waterproof bag liner that I forgot to put my stuff in this morning, so it's just loose in my bag, not doing anything good, but also, I thought, doesn't look like it's meant to rain. There's like one cloud up there, but hey. Half a kg of apricots. If you know, you know. Just apricots, they're banging. Have them in brekkie. All right. 3 sticks of salami. Viewers of the channel know we love our salami and cheese breakfast lunches, so 3 sticks. We've got pepperoni salami, Italian salami, and another Italian. Thought I'd switch it up for some of the days. Gear pile. It's gear pile. 2 backcountry meals. Now the backcountry meals are banging. They're lovely. They're filling. they're expensive. So 7 nights, 2 backcountry meals, I think it's a fair little trade-off. I think normally 4 nights, 1 is kind of how we're doing at the moment. Eye mask I got for free on the plane that I've used like once, but vital apparently. I keep it at the top of my bag. There we go. 650 grams of pure muesli with a yogurt coated sultanas in there. That's breakfast with the apricots. And then I've got a bunch of breakfast bars as well in here for snacking on during the day, but also brekkie. I bought some gravy to have one of my dinners this week. Then just thingy gravy. Can't complain, it's gravy, like, just tastes banging. There we go, we got some pasta sauces as well. Dried, you just add the water. And then we got 3 of those for dinner this week. 1, 2, 3. So if you're counting my dinners so far, we got 3 pasta sauces, 2 backcountry meals, foam sleeping pad. This just goes underneath my sleeping pad when I'm in a tent, mainly to stop punches. I think it does give a bit more insulation, but yeah, it's been through the wars. I bought this in Amsterdam to cycle home with, and I did my bikepacking trip, and I just had it attached to the outside of a bike. So being a bit beaten up, but it stops me getting punches. So what more could you want? Clothes bag. In here I've got 2 t-shirts that I've picked up on the trip that have been like my bungee jumping t-shirt, and another one we got a pub for free, and a hat. So hopefully I'm going to pass those on to my auntie, who can give them to me at the end of my trip. But apart from that, I've got my down jacket, my spare socks, my spare underwear, my spare t-shirt, and I think that's it. It's just a bit bulked out by those 2 t-shirts at the moment. It's taking up a lot of room. And then we have a sleeping bag liner and pillow, all in that, all packed in. Roll mat. We got the Light Tour thick, comfortable roll mat. The gear pile's adding up. And then finally, these are just falling to the bottom as I've been unpacking, but I've left them. 6 noodles, 3 a night. They're banging. 2 a night will do. 3 a night. It's just, it fills you up lovely. We've got 3 duck, 3 chicken. I'm looking forward to these. This is be tonight. So if you're counting my dinners again, 3 pastas, 2 backcountries, and 2 sets of noodles. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gear pile. Right, I think that's everything from my bag. So yeah, you've seen that. The way we kind of pack things is my sleep system and like my spare dinners are the last thing I want to get to in the evening. They're right at the bottom. They're most waterproof protected. They should be in my liner, but most waterproof protected. Then my spare clothes, again, right at the bottom, most waterproof protected. And then it kind of builds up. So as we get higher, you want your heaviest stuff in the middle. So I want my main food in the middle. And then as we get to the top, you kind of want my lunch and my tent. Because when it's raining, which again, how lucky are we? But when it's raining, the first thing we really want is just my tent to be whapped out, get it up. And I don't want to have to open the rest of my bag. But as you can see, my bag is very, very packed at the moment. I'm struggling to close it, so I wish I could take some fruit and vegetables. I ate like 7 or 8 oranges yesterday when I was at camp, because I love an orange, but I can't fit them in here for the weight and the size of them. You know what would bang right now? A carrot. Would love a carrot. I'm not carrying carrots though, am I? I'm not a donkey. Everyone's going to be like, why is he a donkey eating carrots on trail? I'm not doing it, but not doing that at all. Probably haven't seen the most efficient use of my packing, but I'm really trying to get out this sun at this point. Realise I forgot to show you one last pocket. One of the most important pockets on the whole bag, in fact. Hopefully you can see me here. All right, final pocket. We have a whole thing of sweets and biscuits. So these are all the cereal bars I was talking about. And then we got 2 whole bags of sweets. So yeah, more cereal bars. These are both half a kg each. So I know I've got lots of sweets to this journey. I'm a bit of a fiend when it comes to sweets. I just can't help myself, so I need a lot of them with me on trail. Otherwise, I just go through them in a day or so, and I've got nothing left. So those are all stuffed in the bottom. So just as I'm hiking, bam, whacking them out, eating them, going through them quicker than I could imagine. So yeah, that's kind of everything we take with us. I was going to do this with Ed, but me and Ed literally have the same thing. There's a few things different from me, and I have a few things different from him. Mine's probably better now, joking. Yeah, I mean, we pack similarly. See, he has a different bag than me. I have the Atom Pack Prospector 50 custom, so I love this bag. He has the Dirkston Kawa 55. It's a bit more room. He doesn't have the bottom of the pocket, but he has another pocket that I don't have. Yeah, it's a nice little mix. Both got our own stuff going on, but it's just basically the same. Yeah. If anyone has any questions about stuff we take or anything about us, please feel free to ask them in the comments. Yeah, cinch these up. I think I've shown you everything. Well, obviously I'll keep my phone in my pocket here. I'm hiking. Yeah. Do well.